as you know, ahead of the pack, everywhere that I go. Yeah, think it's a joke, think it's a game. Run to the smoke, die for the fame. Think it's a game, think it's a joke. Don't got a clue, I think you should know it's non-stop. As long as you know, ahead of the pack, everywhere that I go. Yeah, think it's a joke, think it's a game. Run to the smoke, die for the fame. Think it's a game, think it's a joke. Don't got a clue, I think you should know. I know, 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 I know. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know.
Hey y'all, hey. I want to thank y'all for tapping into True Talk with Queen. I appreciate y'all so much. Whether you tuned in through YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Accelerated Radio, however you chose to tune in tonight, I appreciate you so much. If you're on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're notified every time we go live or post new content, okay? That is super duper important, and I need y'all to go do that for me, okay? Please subscribe, please. We got Asia in the building tonight. How are you?
Good morning.
Ah, she said good morning. That means it's just getting started.
It just got started.
How you feeling this morning?
Exquisite. How are you feeling?
Okay, I like that word. Shit. I'm good. I'm tired, but I'm here. We gonna get it in. You know what I mean?
We got this.
That's the most important part, is that a bitch show up.
Indeed.
You feel me?
Indeed.
Just
And
show
up.
the hell up.
Show up.
Hey, Badass 1584. Hey, Tyron, I see you. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Okay, so look. And just so y'all know Bank over there trying to mind his own business, but we ain't gonna let him do it for too long. We gonna drive him right on up in this thing, okay? Okay, but look, this is what I wanted to talk about. Only because it's so absent right now, right?
Okay.
Yet relevant, okay? So, I think one of the most important things in life is to have influential people around you, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, and so the thing about that, though, is they could also be negative influences. Just because they're influential don't mean they're always that in a positive manner. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so today we're going to discuss the positive influences and people that we looked up to when we were younger and why, versus who we look up to now in this space that we're in our lives, and how they differ.
Okay.
Good? You got me? Okay. So I'm going to start with the first question, which is, who was the most influential person in your life growing up?
A celebrity or like in my real life?
Just whoever was an influence for you.
My mom.
Your mom, and why?
Because it's, you know how some people say I don't have anybody, and they really do, and they make things happen? Well, my mom truly didn't have anybody. And she didn't just make things happen for herself, but she's the true definition of you can give at any level and give from your heart. And seeing that gave me all of my foundational morals and values and what they really mean.
Okay. Okay. And would you say that she's still your role model, or has that changed over the years? Like, this space that you're in now, is there somebody else that you look up to more, or that inspires you more in life?
So yes, it has changed, but for different reasons. So my mom is really, really sweet, and so some of the stuff that she does would make me pull out a gun that she accepts. Yeah, so for a whole different reason. I can't be that nice. She's going straight to heaven.
Right.
And then the person that I actually admire the most is my uncle and a cousin at this point.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. And why is that?
Because they make a whole lot of money, but they're still the same person. Like when we roll up to events, they're still grounded. They they don't act like what they are. They act like who they are, and that's really important.
Absolutely, I get that. Okay.
What about you?
So for me, growing up, I looked up to my grandmother. Because she was more than just a grandmother. She was my mother. She was my best friend. She was my teacher. She was my everything. You know what I mean? And so, watching her, just how she navigated through life and dealt with all of the things that that life dealt her. She was like a superhero to me. You get what I'm saying? Like, she never complained about anything. She just found a solution. I don't want to argue about nothing. I don't want to talk about nothing. I'm not finna break down over nothing. And she lived her best life. When I tell you, this lady, she enjoyed every moment of life, honey. Everything came with a song or a dance or something. You get what I'm saying? No matter how hard it was, you always seen her smiling and having a good time, just enjoying life and the people that's around her, right? And it blew me away how selfless she was, because she didn't need much to be happy. You get what I'm saying? She just something as simple.
Things. Exactly.
It was people. Like, and as long as y'all were happy and everybody was having a good time, she was happy.
In real life.
Yeah.
Genuine in real
life.
Yes.
And so I love that about her, and I think that's where I learned a lot of my strength and drive,
and what strength really looks like.
Exactly. You get what I'm saying? Because it's not always. And I also learned that was my first piece of evidence that your surroundings do not have to dictate your mood, your actions.
My mom could
none
have
of that.
a person on drugs sitting right there and partying and laughing with them just like an executive, and it's just the same. It didn't matter. It did, and she taught us that too. You know, for us not to behave that way.
Right.
That was cool.
Yeah, I think that was like the dopest thing though back then, right? And so now, I see a lot of the evidence from then now, because even when I'm in a frustrated space, girl, give me some music, give me some food.
It's cool when you catch yourself doing things from like that they used to do, and you kind of like feel proud a little bit, like it rubbed off. It's real.
Yeah, so just give me some music, give me some food. Your girl
and
is
I'm good.
Gucci, you feel me?
All by myself, and it'll be fine too.
Right. And see, now in this space in my life, my grandmother's not here anymore, but my influence has changed, and it's so crazy because I've known this person for a nice amount of years or whatever, but not like directly connected. Like, we don't hang out, we don't be at each other's house, we don't talk every day or none of those different things, right? But the impact that he leaves on my life is so amazing, right? And we met on the bike set, actually, right? And I just love his drive. Of course he's older, right? Remember, I'm not too impressed by these youngsters. I'm not impressed by that at all. It's just too much. So I always gravitate to older people, you know what I mean? And just the way he conducts business, his drive, like, I'm talking about, he's teaching me just in everyday conversation, he's teaching me how to change my language, how to change my thought process. And it's things that you would think is common sense, and it's like, how did I not think about that?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I swear to God places people in your life for a reason. And I really, really, really appreciate the fact that that I met him, that we crossed paths, you know what I mean? And then even on a relationship level, him and his wife is so amazing. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it's just, girl, I be feeling good about it.
That's
you
the
know?
true definition of if you live a certain way, people are actually watching you and you don't even know. They don't have to be an everyday basis.
Exactly.
But they're watching because that's a feeling. You get kind of like God. You don't ever see him, but that feeling lets you know it's real.
Yes.
And you get that vibe and that feeling from a person.
Absolutely.
They never know how impactful they are in your life.
So, with these influences that you had from your mom and from your, you said uncle
My
or
uncles
cousin?
and my cousin.
Okay. So, with all that you learned from them and the things that you were able to witness from them and stuff like that, like, what do you think impacted you the most? Like, what do you think really stuck with you now that's making a difference in how you move and navigate through life?
It's a couple of things. One, to always be independent and take care of myself, but never be the type of person that says, I don't need a man. So that was one. Two, to always give back, of course, and give from your heart. And then the last one is probably not, I never heard my mom talk about my biological dad or my stepdad. I never heard her talk about them where I heard other mothers do it. So I kind of was conflicted, like when I was growing up, like, do I want to be a mom? Do I not? Like, y'all got some stuff going on. But as I became an adult and learned that she did go through all of those things, she just kept it away from us and kept our space safe and didn't bring men in and out. It taught me a level of respect for yourself as a woman and what it truly means that when you have kids, your kids do come first because now you have them, and if you get married later, there's a balance there. But your kids, you have to protect them. That's your vessel, or you're the vessel to take care of them. And so seeing that in action, even when I know she was at her lowest, like not having lights, like.
And that's one of the things. Me and my mom's relationship was hard. It was very hard. But that's one of the things that I will never, and nobody in this world could ever take from her. On drugs, on alcohol, and crazy as a Betsy bug, baby. She never, like, she made a way out of no way. Like, I'm talking about no lights, no gas, no nothing, and she fixed to feed the whole neighborhood. How we doing this?
Like Jesus.
How we doing this? You feel me?
Everybody was good.
Everything cut the hell off, but yet you feeding everybody on the block who got all of the shit we need right now.
It don't matter. You come home, Mom, what are we doing? Oh, we're camping inside of the house. Okay. You won't even know nothing going on because they just make it happen.
Right. I'm proud of that part because that part taught me how to handle struggle. You feel what I'm saying? So when I hit rock bottom, cause I done hit it, y'all.
Right.
I ain't motherfucking lying.
No.
I done hit it, baby. I ain't talk about I almost touched it, baby. I done hit it. And when I hit it, I was able to feed my kids. I was able to figure some shit out.
And still feel
and
like
right
a
now
mom and a
today,
woman.
exactly. And right now today, I just had this discussion earlier. Right now today, I feel like some of the things that I've been through was all God, right?
Yeah.
You think that when you take a L, it's
Being
the devil.
punished.
And we always
We give
charge
him
it
way
to the
too
devil.
much credit.
Yes, ma'am.
Way too much credit.
But I had to tell somebody, I said, it was nothing but God. Because all while I have it, even if I have a little bit, guess what? I'm going to keep moving and I'm going to keep helping. But he had to literally strip me of everything. You feel me? Because if you give me a little and have me against the wall, I'm going to figure it the fuck out.
Period.
Your girl's like a lion in the jungle. You feel me? I'm going to make some shit happen. But take away everything. I'm talking about resources, tangible things, everything. Like, take away everything. I don't have nothing left to do but to first depend on him, and second, really take account of what is and isn't in my life. You feel what I'm saying? And that's when I learned how wrong I was moving. how people were not for me and how I was doing. It's okay to help people and bless people, but you gotta know when to not
That's why you're
have
supposed
this
to
big
pray
old
before
heart.
you give.
You get what I'm saying? And so he had to
Get you out the way.
take all of those things from me so he could show me, like, listen, I keep blessing you, damn it, and you keep giving it away to people who don't
Right.
give a damn about you,
And he's trying
about
to
your
teach them a
kids.
lesson.
Nothing.
He's trying to put them in a position to rely on him only, and we step in the way
Like
thinking
we Superwoman.
we not God.
Yeah.
Back up. That's what he's telling us. Back up.
Yeah. So I thank God that he allowed me to go through what I went through as a child with my mom, because like I said, even though I'm only looking to him, every single day I'm like, just give me one little thing. I'm finna hit the ground running. Y'all don't even understand.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck. Give me $100. I'm finna flip it to 1,000, baby. Something finna happen around here. You feel what
That's
I'm
why I
saying?
don't understand the people that get mad because, like, you lose everything and they go into an anger or whatever. A beast come out at me like, once I make it out of this ain't never happening again, and it's never happened again.
Right.
But it took me a minute to get that peace, because until I was like, I get it, God. I get it now. Once I got it and we had a conversation, it was gone.
Girl, I'm such a dumbass. I didn't get it.
Girl, I was like, look.
I didn't get it.
Where's
Listen.
Waldo? What's the answer?
Soon as I got it back, baby, I was back helping motherfuckers again, right? I was my dumb ass. The whole time I didn't have it, I was like, I get it, Jesus.
Right.
I get it. Just please get me out
Right.
this situation, right? But soon as I got out the situation, I was back playing Jesus again to these people,
Me too,
right?
because you don't understand, right? It's somebody that could, listen. It's somebody that
It's gonna keep
could
going.
literally look at you, and you, at that point, you're trying to learn discernment, right? You're trying to learn, okay, God, I see this in front of me, and they're tugging on my heartstrings. Is this somebody I'm supposed to help, or is it not? And so you're making those mistakes, like we're gonna do, because you don't know until something happens. You're like, oh. I can't help you with the rest because my daddy said no.
Right?
I can't go down with you, girl. That's your own punishment.
Right. And it took me a long time to get it, because
It's hard.
again, when you came, first of all, when you take the type of L's I took, and when you experience life from the lenses that I had to experience life from, you don't want nobody to feel
like
that. So I don't care about what's going on with me. I'm always trying to help
If I
the
got one
next
cup
person.
of noodle, we all eating this cup of noodle.
Baby,
Yes.
listen, and I make sure y'all eat it, cause I'ma figure it the fuck out. Because the way I look at things is, I might not have much or anything at all in the space that I'm in at the time, right? But I'm smart enough to know that because I take care of God business all the time, he gonna look out for me. You get what I'm saying?
Right. I'm not gonna break.
He definitely gonna look out for me. And I'm so sorry that I don't know what's going on, y'all. This dang on this Wi-Fi keep on, I don't know, y'all. But y'all bear with us, okay? Y'all stay tuned in and stay, focused, okay? Don't worry about the in and out, okay? Technical difficulties, but that's the devil, because we having a good conversation. He don't want that
Somebody
to
need to
happen.
hear it, huh?
You feel what I'm saying? Let me see. I don't know what to make. I don't know how to make it stay, though. So, if you could change anything, right? It's not, they say you should never regret anything.
Correct.
Right? Because everything in your life was for a purpose. You know what I mean? It was there to teach you something, or to take you somewhere, or something like that, right? It's always a lesson in what you're going through. But the truth of the matter is, we fucking have regrets.
Yeah.
We wish.
Because everything ain't your lesson. Sometimes you need somebody else's.
Exactly. We adopt other people's shit. Why we do it, I have no clue.
Because we crazy.
We retarded. Yes, we is. I could admit that on
I'm
here.
like, I'm stronger than you. I'll take it.
You know what? It's so sad, because I have literally told people that, like, just give it to me.
I got
Don't
it.
worry about it. I know because of what I've been through, I could bear this. Like, you can't though. This person is about to literally fall apart. Their level of strength is like suicidal. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous. So I'm like, just give it to me. Just give it to me. And the bad part is I soak up everybody's energy. And now I'm mentally drained. I'm spiritually drained. I'm a hot ass mess.
Called an empath.
I'm a hot mess. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So
Voluntarily.
I don't know. Hey Cassie, I see you. Milk Maiden, I see you. Sweet Candy 25, I see you. Benico, I see you. I miss you. So tell me one of the things that you wish, like, if you could have changed anything about your decisions along the way, what is the one thing? Tell me one thing that you regret or wish you could have changed.
I would have went to HBCU straight out of high school.
Okay, and why?
Because when you're an empath or a person that takes on other people's energy, that kind of makes you a hostage to your surroundings and your area, and you feel like if you move or leave or anything outside of what's best for everybody else is gonna crumble. It's never, you just can't do this. I feel like the older I got, the worse it got, and so I began to get taken advantage of and things like that. If I would have went away, it would have allowed me to see it's okay, you know, and I would have made different decisions. Maybe I might not be in California where I truly don't want to be.
Girl, that's why we sisters, girl, because I don't want to be here either. I want to leave so bad.
I do.
Miss you too, my young BG. Keep grinding. I see you, and follow me back. I'm going to follow you as soon as we get off this live. I promise.
Yeah.
So for me, I would probably say the same thing. Not a HSBCU, but I would have left. You feel what I'm saying? I did have an opportunity to go to
Whatever college.
like, I could have went to so many different colleges. It's not funny, right? But as you just said, I felt like if I left, this was gonna get so bad for them. Like, I was willing to sacrifice everything that I know I have access to try and fix somebody else's situation. You feel what I'm saying? And I wish that I was selfish. I wish I was selfish with how I chose to navigate through life back then. You know what I mean?
And strategic.
And exactly.
Those 4, for me, those 4 years would have saved me 8 years. Because from staying home and, oh, I got to stop school, I got to help you, I got to stop school, I got to help you. It wasn't until I got selfish that I went ahead and finished. I went back to college 4 times.
Did you?
I got in an accident the first time. I got in an accident the second time. The third time, it was babysitting.
Damn, 4 times. See, my problem is, let me tell you my problem. So, I refuse to sit around and not be shit, right? If I'm sitting, you know how you have this break, you just at home, I feel like I ain't shit. Like, why is the world moving and I'm sitting my stupid ass right here, right? So I always gotta do something. If I'm sitting still for too long, I gotta go work somewhere, I gotta go check in somebody's school, I gotta do something, right? But the problem with that is I ain't gonna say my attention span, but my dedication span is extremely low. You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't like to march to the beat of nobody's drum. I really, literally, since a little girl, I've always knew exactly what I want, exactly how to get there, and everything, right? But I keep making these goddamn pit stops in everybody else's life, right? So it's kind of, I've been detouring all around the world like I got some travel.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
You feel me? So I feel like if I would have just kept going in my own direction, I would have been,
I'd have been a
so
beast.
much. Listen,
I'd have been a beast.
listen, you don't even understand life. Do you know where I would be right now?
Man, listen. Business would even be different. I would have set the bar so damn high. Baby, listen. The beast that is in my head is ridiculous. Now it's just about being tired because I've been doing it for so long. I'm tired. Now that I figured out the me part, I'm tired. I done helped everybody else. Now it's like, oh, okay, I can focus on myself now.
So,
I'm so tired.
so would you agree with me? Because baby, it just hit me. I'm gonna say probably the beginning of this year, right? Would you agree with me that saying that if you keep pouring yourself out, you eventually become empty because nobody's there to fill you up? Do you believe? Baby, that became reality for me. Do you hear me? There's nobody feeding me what I need to keep going. So I'm just like, when I run out, I just run out. And nobody gives a shit to refill me or nothing.
And not even that they don't give a shit. Here's the handicap. Here, give me your package. I'll take it. I'll figure it out. When I hand it back to you, I hand it back to you in a bowl. I didn't tell you how to keep that package up. I didn't tell you how I got there. I didn't teach you how to do it. I literally took it because it's going to take too long for me to show you. Just give it here. I'll do it while I'm doing this. I handicap myself because now when this hiccup comes, they looking at me like, how we going to fix what you did? And I'm looking like I'm trying to handle my own shit. This is the thing too. When you grow up and you in church, you learn things like give the shirt off your back, all of those type of things. And when you saw it from your grandmother, from my mom, it was reality. Read a little further in that scripture and it says you give from your overflow. So if my cup is not overflowing, I don't have enough to give you. So I can't operate in my purpose and what God told me to do because I'm running myself low. So I'm being defiant. And that's why the things that are happening to me are happening too, because I'm not listening.
And see, the other thing about that too, to feed more into what you're saying, I feel like if we first dedicate ourselves to what our vision and our purpose is and get that done, we complete our own mission. Because that's what we really supposed to do. Yes, we supposed to help and be supportive, right? But we have to, our assignment is our assignment, and we have to complete that and then come back and get you.
Right.
Then come back and teach you something and all that different stuff. Like, but we're doing it in the midst of our journey and having tunnel vision towards what we have to do for them, what we done made up in our mind that we have to do for them, and that's not even the case. That's not even our business.
That's their business.
Exactly. Hey J Boat, I see you. Cassie said right.
That's crazy. How you get it? Look. So it's still, I don't get none of that time though.
Right.
None of that time back.
Cannot
None of
push
those
rewind.
resources.
Nothing.
Can't call one of them and ask them how to fill out a W-2. Can't do nothing. I can't get nothing that I put out to that extent can I get back from the people I put it out to. Can I get it back? Yes. I have amazing people in my family, very smart. But not from those ones that was bleeding me dry. You didn't even take initiative to say, let me run alongside of her with my package. It was just like, all right, when you get back out, I'll be right here.
Well, I'm sorry, but when motherfuckers get back out their situation, and I ain't gonna be there.
I don't blame
I'm gone. I done
either.
hit, baby. I done bust a U-turn and hit a whole nother freeway, and I was doing 100, baby.
Yeah, I'm good.
With traffic and everything, I'm in the gutter lane. I'm gone. I ain't fucking looking back. God damn it! If I see you, it's gonna be in the rear view, and I ain't motherfucking turning around.
I'll wave like this and keep going.
You feel me? I changed my focus, and I think that's what's gonna better my situation moving forward. Because although I have a great love for people, especially our people, and seeing our people advance in life, in business, like, you feel what I'm saying? Even though that's where my heart is, I feel like now I'm helping the helpless. If you have the minimal resources, you're not my responsibility. You're not who I'm here for.
As long as you
I'm
have one
here
of these,
for
you got a whole lot of information.
I'm here for those. I'm talking about these homeless people, these kids that's out here in these streets.
Yeah.
Like that's where my focus and my drive is gonna go. But these people, like, you fully able to do things, like you got a house, you got family, you got friends, you got motherfucking income, you got, like, no, I gotta let you figure it out. Because guess what the fuck I gotta do every single day of my life? Figure it out. So as long as you have the bare minimum things that you need to make it in life, I'm not finna break my back for you. Will I be there to support you and kind of guide you through things with resources or knowledge and wisdom? Yes. But monetarily,
and knowledge to a certain degree too. Somebody reached out to me today and was like, oh, I have this friend who wants to start a nonprofit. She does hair and she makes dresses, beautiful dresses, great hair, and so she wants you to help her start a nonprofit, and she's willing to donate a dress, whatever. First thought for me was, you had this business before, but now that you want something, now you want to reach out. That's number one. Number two, that's not even my business. I don't do that as a business, help you start a nonprofit. You don't even have a direct question, so that's already letting me know you think I'm going to do it and cut down all your research time. It's beauty in going through the process sometimes. Some of those things you need to learn them because you're starting your own business. Even if somebody gives you information, they're directing you back to the same websites and things like that, so you still have to do it. And I don't think that if you're that smart that have a beauty shop and you making these phenomenal dresses, you don't need help in that area. You just want to cut some corners, which I get. But I could tell you one thing somebody's not going to help you do is start a nonprofit, because that is so much work, it's ridiculous. So it's not really help. You have to do it.
My thing with people that say, help me start a nonprofit, or I'm about to start a nonprofit, like, don't get it twisted. Wait, because I need to be clear with these people that's listening. Don't get it twisted. I love people that want to make a difference and bring solution to problems, right? However, and when your first question or your first comment is about how much money you finna make, I am totally tapped out of that conversation. Because you could get nothing from me. I have no information for you because you in this for the wrong reasons. And little do you know, there's more money going into this motherfucking nonprofit than that's coming out. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, we dishing out money. It ain't money just coming in. This shit ain't no overnight goddamn come up scheme. Like, that ain't what nonprofit work is.
It's year 3 for me. We finally finished the taxes. First, let me just say,
not how you blink in them eyes, though.
The first thing I thought was, you can't tell me it's not a God, because remember, I was laid off part of 2020. $12,800 and something of my own cash money.
And that's what I'm saying. And people ain't trying to put in nothing. They just think, because, okay, I'm finna establish this nonprofit and I'm finna get this money. It's finna come.
No.
It's
and that
finna
is
happen.
Public information. For anybody who believes I'm lying, our taxes are public information for a nonprofit. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I wish I was lying. No, I don't. I take that back, because that showed me a couple things. One, I really was laid off part of the year, and if I could give that much money to something of my purpose, and I saw what it did in different people's lives, it's amazing. That translated back to what my mom taught me. Give from the place that you have, and look at how much it added up to. And when I actually sat down to look, it was something big. But while I was going through it, I was like, God, this me and you. But I didn't keep track of nothing. I didn't keep, because I didn't want to get discouraged or nothing like that. So if something came, I just paid it and did it and was like, we'll figure it out. But I was really proud of myself.
And I'm proud of you.
Thank you,
I'm very proud of you, because it takes a lot to keep going. When it's very discouraging, first of all, to not have the support or the financial backing that you need when you're really here for all the right reasons.
And our people.
You get what I'm saying? So it's really discouraging when that's the situation. But to be able to keep pushing, that's when you know. That's when you know that you're really operating in your purpose. You get what I'm saying? When it don't even matter what it feel like or what it look like. I'm finna make sure these kids straight. I'm finna make sure they mama straight. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
it was times I was crying and typing.
Cassie said, yes, ma'am. Hey, Mike, I see you. Thank you for tapping in.
Yeah, that should never be your question, how much money you can make. I don't know. I don't even want to take over like the actual CEO position once it turns into a paid position, because I know this is going to turn into something really big. I don't want it. I actually want to give it to another person that looks like me that would have never been able to have that title without us being in the positions that we're in.
I know this gonna sound so crazy, y'all, but I swear I mean this from the bottom of my heart, right? I don't want no title.
I don't.
In nothing.
I just want to keep doing
I
it.
just want to be able to.
I don't want no money. No
it's
title.
fine. Like right now, yes, I'm CEO of this and founder of that and all this different stuff. Owner of this, right? And that's fine. That's cool. But when this get to where I want it to be,
I don't want my name.
I didn't want
my name on this until I found out
want to
you
be
have
able to bring in the strongest
listen,
people.
right from
listen,
the hood.
I want a team so cold that when you look at them, it's like, how the fuck did they do that?
That's what I want.
You know what I mean?
That's the best thing. I can't wait.
Girl, that's what I think. That's where part of my excitement come from, and my drive is because I'm like, y'all don't even know what's gonna happen. Yeah, you feel me? We trying to establish. I want to see. I'm gonna be satisfied with the work that I put in when I see generational wealth attached to me down a whole bloodline. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not saying just my bloodline. I'm saying everybody attached to any company that I own. They have generational wealth just flowing through their shit. That's when I'm gonna be happy.
Me too.
That's when I'm gonna be satisfied. Listen, I'm gonna be so ecstatic, y'all.
Right. That's when I will say I made it.
That's when I made it.
That's when I'll say I made it.
J-Bo said real talk on everything. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. And until I'm able to do that, I be stressed the hell out.
Right. Like, why can't I move faster?
Wait a minute. I be telling, y'all know I keep it real with Jesus. Don't act like y'all don't know this, okay? I be like, Jesus, how the hell I'm going to do something for somebody like this? You going to have to come through. Because if I do something for them, damn it, I'm fixed to be struggling.
That
like,
part.
you feel me? Like, I want to literally be able to do all of the things that I do for people and for the growth of our community without it affecting how I live or what my stability is like.
Correct.
Or, you know what I mean? I want to be able to do it and it's just...
Oversee it. That's it.
Boom. You feel me? Girl, when
wait.
we get there, we gonna be some cold mothers. Listen,
I'm going on a trip.
That's the life.
Yes.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
That's when I'm gonna have the biggest celebration of my life.
Yes.
Now, I done did some things that I feel like is fun, and it was like a milestone. Like, you know what I mean? I done did some stuff that people probably will never do in their life, right? But when that happened,
it's going down.
Baby, y'all gonna think I made it to the moon, girl. Listen, I'ma show out.
I am.
And not to boast to the world. I'm gonna show out for myself.
Yeah.
Because do you know what it took?
Man.
Oh my God.
People should celebrate themselves, whatever your path and whatever your journey. Celebrate those small milestones too to get there, because I think it helps you. Because you do get discouraged and you do get tired, especially when you have a purpose and it includes other people. You just really want to hurry up for the other people so that everybody could just breathe and just be. But listen, I'm glad you said that, because we need to get that out of our head. Period.
Because you saying so everybody could just breathe. They still breathing, bitch. We the ones suffocating. You feel what I'm saying? Like, only person out of breath and claustrophobic is us.
Yeah, okay, that's true.
We gotta learn how to let that shit go.
Right. You're right.
I ain't learned it yet. I'm talking shit, but I ain't learned it yet. I'm still all messed up.
We just said that, and I turned around like, yep, as soon as we get there, we good.
J-Bo said 100, a lot of hard work and hustle. Yes, sir. Yes. I want to be able, listen, I want to be able to get to a space in life where I could literally fall back from everything and my kids is close. Like, I'm talking about the security of life is just so amazing that I don't have to worry about nothing. I can trust that if you come with something, a bomb right now, my whole team they gonna wear some stuff out. They got this. Like, nothing is gonna shake them or break them. You know what I mean? Like, I want to get to that space. I want to get to that space.
Does that space exist?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I made it up in my mind. It exists,
Okay.
damn it. And I'm not letting go of that vision.
And you bet not. And you bet not.
Shit.
You bet not.
Oh. Yeah, so I think, again, that we need to be more intentional about surrounding ourselves with the right people.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying? Because it's so important. Like I said, we were talking about influences, y'all, both negative and positive, right? And I think it's so important, especially when your dream is bigger than life. You feel what I'm saying? You need people that can really feed what you got inside of you. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Because let's be real. It's just like a baby. And when you pregnant, you ain't finna have this baby until this baby is fully ready to hit the world. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It don't just come out because you want it to come out. You feel me? It don't, and it's not just healthy because we say it's gonna be healthy. Like, it takes a process, and it's steps that you have to take. It's things that you have to do. You know what I mean? It's a way that you have to monitor this thing. You feel me? And then once you have it, it's a beautiful thing.
And for those people that have influences in your life, make sure that your influence doesn't take over your life, if that makes sense. So don't become so wrapped up in supporting whatever their goal is that you give yourself to that goal to keep that relationship, that you stop paying attention to yours. Don't become a follower. Make sure that it's a give and take type of thing, you know, because some people will see that you are in admiration of what they have or what they're doing or what they can offer, and they'll turn that and use it to their advantage. So be careful with that and who you admire.
I think that's a good some good tips right there, because we seen it a million times.
Yeah, because you had to talk me off a ledge of one. I was like, no, that's not true.
Girl, and I gotta come with
Exhibit
receipts, right? I had to come with receipts.
That's not a real box.
Baby, I can't let you drown like this.
That's not a real warehouse. I was like, people would do that? She was like, are you serious? I was like, yeah, people would do that. That's a lot of work to be a liar.
Girl, but
it was real fake.
All the way fake.
Oh my
God. From the beginning to the end.
Oh my God. That was a mess. That was an eye-opener. And never be embarrassed to learn lessons along the way either. Don't let your pride get you caught up in something, because some people don't want to admit that they're wrong or they didn't see it or whatever, and so they keep pushing that thing until it hurts you. We all gonna make mistakes for the rest of our life.
Let me tell you something I learned. Let me tell you something I learned. I learned that transparency, it gets you a long way.
Man, listen.
You feel what I'm saying? It not only helps you, but it helps the people that's watching you, the people that's following you and admiring you. You feel what I'm saying? I am the first one. Asia, you know you get tired of my shit. I am the first one. I be like, girl, I been fucked up like that. I been did this, girl. This what happened, and this what the result was. Like, I do not care. I'm gonna tell you what it was, because guess what it does? Number one, you see the authenticity in me.
Correct.
You feel what I'm saying? That's number one. Number two, it helps you to appreciate me, because you know that I can come from a real genuine space and help you Genuinely. Like, I'm not going to help you with hearsay or some shit I Googled. Not saying Google is bad, but Google will... Come on, you Google some shit. Google will have you think you finna die in 10 minutes. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, you know that whatever you get from me is 100. You feel what I'm saying? You don't have to question it or none of the different stuff. If I still decide to go left, she'd be like, all right, then go left. Oh, yeah. I'll be like, I'll be like, call me when you feel it.
Then when I call her back, like, well, that was a fake warehouse. And, okay, maybe we could have. All right. No problem.
Let me tell y'all, because I'm going to be transparent. I'm finna be honest, but I'm finna show y'all the evidence right now that I fucking tell the truth, right?
I just got nervous.
I knew about the fake warehouse. Y'all.
It was a fake warehouse.
I knew about the fake warehouse, y'all, because I almost fell into the same trap that she almost fell in, right? And not only did I almost fall into it, but when I learned about it, I said, bitch, I'm finna rent the motherfucker too. I'm finna pay the people. I'm finna pay the people to pretend too. Remember I said that? I said, shit, if this the kind of exposure you go get from some fake shit, let me go on and get fake.
But she went down, didn't she?
She did.
She went down.
She hit
flame.
She went down hard.
They had recordings of her talking and everything. I was like, damn. And you was good on your own. Like, why you have to do all that?
I don't know, girl, but I think it's because people are so tied up into validation of other people. You feel what I'm saying? You want that so bad that you'll do anything to get it. But you gotta remember that when you're doing fucked up shit, oh, baby, what's done in the dark comes to the light.
Her own people.
What's done in the dark, I'm telling y'all. Karma know y'all address and y'all phone number.
Real quick. She wasn't even up high that long. I was like, dang.
That baby came crashing down, honey.
And
like,
as it should.
Remember that real big earthquake? What was that, in the 90s? That's how her 80s, that's how her world got rocked.
Man, it's not worth it. Just tell the truth and be your for real self. Like, you're good enough. You're good enough.
I am so glad you said that. I'm so glad you said that, because you know how many conversations we've had this past week where people just literally, like, they verbally confessing that, well, I'm not good enough for this, or my business is not like this. And yes, it is, baby. Everything that you need is already in you.
Right.
You got to get over being scared of it and just let that shit out. Own it and go beast mode. That's what you got to do.
You do.
And I'm talking to myself too, because this next move that I'm trying to make, I'm scared of shit. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I am scared of shit because you know how big it is. And baby, listen, I be crying like, Jesus, why I got to do this?
What if I mess up and lose
you
everything?
Feel me? If I do this and it don't work, everything going to shit. Like, you feel me? But
when has
he wouldn't have gave, but he will not give you the vision without like giving you the resources that you need.
No.
He will not. I promise y'all. Again, y'all, I'm being transparent, okay? So I'm telling y'all what I know. However, I'm still human, so I'm able to say that, yes, I'm scared. I'm petrified. You feel what I'm saying? But it's okay. When it happened, we're going to celebrate, baby. Y'all don't even know how we going to turn up. Why you did that? Girl, you gonna turn up too. We gonna be like,
oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. I'm gonna be there with bells on.
I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna be something to really,
don't look
really
at me like
celebrate.
That. I'm gonna have pasties on, little tassels right here.
Please don't, Jesus. Please don't.
Oh, don't worry, they wouldn't be sitting right there. They'd be on the floor. So I can't do that. That just don't work for me.
Hey, pretty Bree, I see you. Listen, you play too much. They'll be on the floor.
They are. First stop when I make it is the time machine, I call it.
Well, listen, y'all. We had a good conversation, I think. I think this was a great
People
conversation.
Need to start thinking about their influences and why.
Absolutely.
And you know what? Can I give them a challenge?
Go ahead.
If there's somebody in your life that has influenced you and it's really touched your life, tap that person on the shoulder and tell them. Even if it's just a quick text, tell them. Give somebody their flowers this week.
I like that.
Give somebody their flowers.
Sister, you influenced me
You
a lot.
influenced me too. That's why I'm here.
K-Ball said claim it and come through.
Period.
Exactly.
Period.
So look, y'all, this what I want y'all to do, okay? I thank y'all, number one, for tapping in. Number two, please hit the subscribe button. I ain't gonna stop saying that, y'all. I'm gonna say it every single Sunday until y'all do it, damn it. And then as far as influences, y'all, find you somebody that is a positive influence in your life, whether it's business, whether it's parenting, whether it's just life in general, whether it's a spiritual influence, whatever, as long as it's positive, okay? Find that person and really learn from that person. Really establish a rapport, a relationship with that person, because that person can help you make it so far on your journey, okay? And then I'm also going to refer to the negative influences. Even if there's negative influences around you, I want you to embrace those negative influences.
Lessons.
And I want you guys to use that as a blueprint of what not to do, what road not to take. Like, let that teach you how to overcome struggle and adversities and all of those different things without you having to experience it for yourself.
And
How about
without
that?
judgment.
How about that? Can we do that?
Yes.
Keep them negative motherfuckers around you. Just learn from
In
them.
real life.
Don't feed into it. Don't become it. Just learn. Okay? I want you to really pay attention to how they move and why they move, what they driven by, and avoid it at all costs. That's what I want y'all to do. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I hope to see y'all same time next Sunday, okay? Subscribe to the channel, lest we gon' fight. Bye, y'all.